Well, Oschino is now a regular on Vlad TV. And you were around him during the Roc-A-Fella days. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on the new Oschino?
So it's very interesting. So I did a video on my channel about O. I can't imagine what he's going through mentally, emotionally, spiritually, losing his son. He said publicly he's questioned everything. And for that, I feel for him. But again, like I said, he been crashing out weekly, specifically always on state property. You know what I'm saying? It's the same people. State property, Charlie Mack, Meek, Garcia. I remember he kept talking about Garcia, which salute to Garcia. And when I did the video, he called me. I can't tell you the last time I spoke to O. He called me and he was flipping on me, right? Like, what the fuck? Why you ain't call me? Like, cause I was just critical of the new Oschino. I had never seen something like this, you know what I'm saying? So we had a good conversation, and then when he told me, yo, like, you rather me be chasing down these people that I'm beefing with in the street or just talking about them making myself some money? I'm like, all right, whatever, you know? But O, I love O, man. That's my guy, but he's a lunatic. He'll tell you himself. Like, bona fide, certified lunatic, bro. Like, you would say, what's up with, like, what's really up with this dude? That's why what's crazy about O is, like, when he talked about me on his channel, he said, yo, Wayno can never say anything to make me hate him because I love him too much. But it takes a special person to be able to love a person like that. You feel me? Because O is, yo, he's something to deal with, man. That's my boy, though. I love O forever. He's something to deal with, though, for sure.
I've never had a negative experience with Oschino, ever. But yeah. I think on the flip side, I think I was one of the early people that really kind of saw the potential in his own kind of podcasting presence and so forth, and kind of kept putting on my show over and over again to the point where now he's kind of figured it out on his own, and now he's running with it, because he's always like, call me and just thank me just out of the blue. And I'm like, man, my pleasure. My pleasure. And I've seen him kind of just turn up to the point where he's beefing with like everyone in Philly.
Yeah, he like, beefing with everybody.
Restaurant owners. Yeah. Random people, right?
Cooking everybody toast. Ain't nobody toast like that he can't cook, man. But you know, it's crazy because when he was at Roc-A-Fella, I felt like his skill set, he had one of the more promising careers, but he stayed in a lot of trouble. Like, bro, he was in, you know, fighting murders and in a halfway house, and, you know, then doing all types of crazy stuff. It's hard for artists to understand from the perspective of the executive. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? You feel me? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I remember one time, like, we had a meeting and he was telling Dame, like, he still got to rob people and shit. And Dame was like, I don't give a fuck. Dame said, I don't give a fuck that you rob people. He like, you think I signed you for that? Yeah, I ain't signed you for that. I signed you to make records. He like, I don't care but that you got to rob people. What you telling me for? Tell him. And he pointed to me like, tell him that shit. It was funny, man. But, you know, I mean, maybe his gift is his gift to gab, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's a piece of work. That's my brother, but he's a piece of work, man.